If you're watching this video, then you might be interested in our foundation strength training program. Now, foundations, it's got the number 300 next to it. I'll explain what that is after, but it was definitely written towards newcomers. So whether a newcomer into our gym, it's a proven program that we know works because we track and measure all of our new clients' results. Why is it written towards the beginners? Well, one, the exercises selected, okay, they're not complicated. Number two, we're not using equipment like barbells or machines. And number three, those two things combined, we've set it up in such a way that if you're a newcomer to a gym, or maybe have a little bit of a fear factor being in a gym surrounded by what appears to be people who know what they're doing, well, the way we've set it up is we're just set up equipment like dumbbells and kettlebells and bodyweight exercises. So you can find a place in the gym with your bench or without the bench. A lot of exercises can be amended even without the bench. But ideally, you find yourself a spare bench. All you need then is that 1 square meter that the bench has taken up and then access to their range of dumbbells or kettlebells. So that should feel easy enough on a newcomer compared to programs that have machines in there for beginners. So a lot of people will favor machines for beginners because they're easy to use. But what they miss is the fact that when someone goes into the gym and they see someone using that piece of equipment, or they have to go searching for the equipment and they don't even know what it looks like, well, that's not ideal for a newcomer to the gym either. Also, we've set it up in such a way that when you're working with dumbbells or kettlebells, you've got to focus harder. Your brain has to work a little bit harder on, controlling the actual object, the dumbbell or the kettlebell. So there's many reasons. It's called 300, Foundations 300, because we've set the reps high. Again, the reason for that is with a newcomer, we want you working on your muscle endurance and your coordination. We call it intermuscular coordination. All that means is your brain just has to work a little bit harder to understand the movement better compared to a machine which is in a fixed plane of movement and is pretty much foolproof. So perfect for developing those skills. And that's what strength training is. It's a range of things. It's that intermuscular coordination, it's muscle endurance, and then as you get through the foundations program, you might decide to go into our base camp program, and that's where the reps come down, which means the weight will go up and we're moving towards something called strength endurance. And that's where we want our beginners or newcomers to stay until they develop the skills, the confidence, and the competency to move into more complex programs. So it's tailor-made for a beginner, remember, for 3 reasons: the equipment, the nature of the exercises, and the space required in the gym.